Hey guys, welcome to my game. It's called Riddles of the Rockies. It's a two-player competitive game where players solve riddles. They can pick from easy, medium or hard. They figure out where on the board those riddles are taking them to. They traverse across the board movement-wise, and if they're correct, which they use location cards to match up against the riddles, then they will receive one or more treasures. So let's pretend we're on team one and we want to get off to an easy start. So we will draw an easy riddle. So here's the first easy riddle. And there it is on the screen. You can pause it if you want to try and solve it yourself. In this case, I believe that the solution to the riddle is gospel hump, so I want to move spaces over there. So I roll this dice for movement. Cross means a movement. That means a damage. That means 3 movements, so it just works out that way. So in this case, I would just move 1. When I finally get to gospel hump, I'll take that location card, I'll flip it over, and I can match. And if they match together, then I know I found the right location. Then I can roll a 1d6 to see what I get, but I can also add health. So if I'm not happy with my roll, say I've got 3 here, which would get me obsidian glass, but I actually want the gemstone, then I can sacrifice a health, and then that way I can go ahead and get a gemstone to add to my board. And that's how you pick up treasures along the way. When you have at least 2 of these categories, and of course you have to have a key, then you can go ahead and do the final riddle. You only get 1 chance to solve the final riddle, and then once you have a go at it, you need to make, if you didn't have a pink stone, for example, you would lose the game. But in this case, we know that it's somewhere between the most westerly green stone and the most easterly pink stone. And so we know that that's the location of the final treasure. Once the final treasure spot is known, a door is placed, because that's how every riddle ends, explaining that that is the door to the treasure. Whoever gets to the final treasure first wins. There is only 1 card for that as well. You don't each have your own final treasure. And that, my friends, is Riddles of the Rockies.